Everyone on shore is braced for Sandy, but it's also making some very dangerous waves out at sea. We told you about the 24-foot waves off the New Jersey coast. Waves off the South Carolina coast are now up to 32 feet. So what does this all mean for passengers on board cruise ships in the storm's path right now? ABC's Dan Harris is back with more on that. Hey, Dan.
Good morning again, sir. This storm is making life very complicated for people who run the cruise industry. They're delaying departures and arrivals as we speak. It is also tricky, of course, for the people on those cruise ships. In fact, we just got off the phone with the captain, a man named Vito Caglione of Carnival Miracle. His ship is right near the storm zone. Sandy is churning up the seas up and down the coast. But she's also making waves out in the ocean, more than 30 feet high. Here's what this can look like. This ship was cruising off the coast of Spain in 2005 when a freak wave, more than 70 feet tall, crashed into the cruise liner, reaching the 10th floor. Right now, there appear to be 5 cruise ships in the waters that Sandy is churning.
We are navigating through some serious weather, but we're not experiencing any issue. The vessel is very capable.
The Ida Luna, Carnival Miracle, Explorer of the Seas, the Norwegian Jewel, and the Queen Mary II heading to the United Kingdom. In 2010, the Clelia II endured 30 to 40-foot waves as it went through the Drake Passage.
We're lucky to be here, happy to be here.
We go home with a great story.
The ships out in the water right now are being forced to reroute and attempt to ride out the storm. Some cruise lines have even canceled trips. So can cruise ships withstand the force of a hurricane? That's the question a lot of people might have. The goal of the cruise industry is to never find out. They always take major precautions. They sail hundreds of miles away from these storms. But even then, the ships still deal with rough seas. In fact, we just talked to a passenger, just got off the phone with him this morning. He got off a ship that was near the storm zone yesterday. He said there were a lot of people on there who got very, very seasick.
I'll bet. What else are you hearing from them?
His name is Daniel, and he was on the ship for days, and he just got off yesterday, and he says he's still feeling sick, and he told us, quote, everybody on board was sick.
I can imagine. Okay, Dan, thanks very much.